tire of idleness. Let's move.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Starfyre Gaming. I am Sir Joseph and this is Warhammer 40k Rouge Trader. We just defeated the Aldari Farseer that had been corrupted and set him free. We convinced Idira not to stick that weird thing into her brain.
A new challenge for me.
So now we're going to finish kind of exploring this area and then keep looking for the homunculus. The tank is filled with repulsive green liquid containing a mutilated figure. It is difficult to say whether you are looking at a Xenos, a mutant, or a machine. Okay, and wasn't anything else in here. Oh, we got this guy.
None shall stand in my way.
Yeah, now we're just going to head out. Well, it shows that up there. I don't see any way to... Well, there is something here. What the heck? What did we miss? Is that a door? Let's come back over here and see if this is a door. Because there's more to this. Yeah, it's a door. We didn't come down this side. Okay. Good thing I double looked. Alright, demolitions.
I better myself through my service.
Follow my lead.
Got some goods here. Bodies of runaway test subjects that failed to find a way out and died from hunger or disease. Some more goods. Not sure why we ran all the way up there.
My success is an irrefutable.
Got the melt bomb back. Group of runaway test subjects barricaded the door in a desperate attempt to escape from a terrible fate, but help never came.
My warp sight reveals something.
Make a bridge out of panels. And some more goods. Alright.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Let's check people's head stuff to see if that tiara that we found might be useful. %, armor, 10 out. There's ranged attacks plus 14 damage. No. Plus 3 logic. Maybe. And bonus to willpower. 15 bonus to Psychic Navigator stuff. Yeah, we're going to keep that. Hit and crit chance. Excuse me. Let's put this on Pascal. His logic's at 127. All right. So we got through this door or down the corridor. We missed loot back here. Oh, there was more to explore back here. Let's go back this way and check out that area. Whoops, this one.
I rise to the occasion.
Oh, we already did that. Oh, and there is a tunnel back
It's
this way,
about
too.
time.
Oh, we got some goods down here. Let's go through this way, I guess. Kind of hoping it was just like a cut off. You know, that was just that room. The seal of silence on the cogitator, but it is not difficult to break it. The machine spirit has been tormented. Somebody ripped every bit of useful knowledge from its memory. Go in here. Oh, this is back to where we came from. Well, let's go down this little area here.
Victory awaits!
Okay, nothing much here. Furnishings are clearly fitted for human comfort, but everything is thick layer of dust. I think we've been in this room too. The map just didn't look like it. All right. So back to here. Ah, there was a ladder there.
I did fine. None shall stand in my way.
All right, so we've got down this hall or through the door. Let's keep going down the hall since we started that way.
Something of interest.
Corpse of the tech priest Gar was shot in the head, more likely cold-blooded execution than combat death.
My success was inevitable.
Don't want to deal with the elevator yet. Gotta finish
Stop.
this area here.
There.
Another Xenos trap.
A trivial task.
Entering a big room. Well, there's the guy we're after. I'm gonna go back to this door. And we'll deal with him after this door, and then we'll do the elevator after that.
The machine god grants the insight.
Some loot. Cage bars and floor are covered with blood. Xenos torture device has been placed out in the open. It clearly sees regular use. Alright,
A new challenge
let's go
for
deal with
me.
that guy.
Morak.
Vicious greenish sludge is still sliding down the walls of this large, heavy glass capsule. All right. You were looking at several completely identical homunculus at work. A disturbing sight. The indistinguishable and familiar faces turn their attention toward you, morosely and almost indifferently. One of the homunculi starts to talk, with all the usual arrogance. Specimen! We meet again! You escaped from Kamarag was both a statistical anomaly and an act of abject cowardice. You should have died in the Dark City instead of overstepping the limits of your own usefulness. You caused too much commotion. The monster falls silent. Barely perceptible electrical charges run through the homunculi's body. Then the one who spoke continues. So you're here. Now what? Are you going to bore me with your questions, Monkey? Their colors. Horrible, frightening, tattered shades. Only a madman could do something like that to himself. Cassia looks away, horrified. Observe the homunculi. The homunculi are twitching slightly as though from invisible electrical impulses. They look virtually identical, yet each seems to be missing something. A limb, an implant, even a facial feature or two. The single gaze of the many faces no longer seems full of haughty superiority only. Pardon me. Some kind of shared defect also shows in it. Pardon me. What is this place? Does not exactly look like a Tricari laboratory. The clones around you, or the clones look around them in a movement that is almost synchronized. A disembodied voice answers you. This dreary vault is lacking the practicality and function, but it has served as a passable refuge for me and my research. Why are you here and not in Kamara? I am obviously here because this is my laboratory containing my research that requires my attention. The familiar voice of one of the Xenos sounds as if he is lecturing a child. I see you found new company, Tervantias. You hear the Dracari's voice again, but you cannot see who is talking to you. Found? Don't you mean made? I've had a backup shell stored away for centuries, but the events at the Spire and the Reaving Tempest convinced me one active body was not enough. Am I talking to one Tervantias or several? Is each of you a separate individual? The homunculi you can see are silent, and yet you still hear Tervantius' reply. His voice seems to be coming from every direction at once. My new multiple form is intriguing, isn't it? I'll leave your question unanswered, specimen, to give you something to ponder. That hole in the ceiling is a particular design choice. What happened here? The identical faces look annoyed and spiteful for a moment. It seems the Harmoculi are about to reply in unison, but a barely perceptible electrical impulse stops them. One of them scoffs and mutters through its teeth. Just more proof of how unreliable partnerships with lower life forms are. I think we're getting closer to knowing that that governor guy of ours is indeed working with the Dark Eldar. Awareness test succeeded. You notice one of the Harmoculi glanced at the hole in the ceiling. Fury contorts the Xenos' face. Tervantias is unable to hide his anger at what happened. However, or whoever did it and whatever it was they did, it enraged him. I saw the body of a dead tech priest in this lab. Where did he come from? Explain. A broad, repulsive grin appears on one of the disfigured faces. How would I know? I can't tell one monkey from another. Draw our weapon. This meeting shall be our last, Tervantias. You're different from others of your species, specimen. This time around, I want to study you much. And I mean much, much more thoroughly. Which necessitates your death. I hope dying once isn't enough for you either.
I'll wipe you from the face of the galaxy!
I will revel in your pain.
There's 14 Tervantiases here. Or 13 and a 1100 hit point guy. Holy smokes. At least the foul aberrations look like they don't have hard. Oh no, that's a twisted creature's got 100. 24, 24, 24, 24, 105. So most of the new guys are 24. How about the clones? They probably got a lot. 180. 900. Alright, so the two biggest ones then are this dude and this dude. Alright, where do we want to start with Pascal? Pascal there. Oh, that's Ignatius. We don't want Ignatius there. We want him up front. Let's go ahead and put Argenta there. Let's put Pascal there. Cassia. Not a lot of places for her. Or Pascal there. Cassia there. We'll put Argenta here. Put Adira there. And lastly, we'll put Yurliet up on the stairs. Machine Spirit Communion, we can't get everybody. They are way too spread out.
The Omnissiah knows all.
Please. Oh, alright. Those things explode. Good to know. Didn't seem to do anything to us. But we got rid of that. Let's put this here.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Let's give Cassia the extra dodge. And this will come back here for Juliet.
Quest approved.
And we're going to give us some extra armor.
Generic override.
Okay, let's go ahead and put that on Juliet's. Okay. We're not sure what that was. We'll have to check that out. Alright, let's look at this big thing. 85 armor. Yikes. Invigoration. Creature recovers all movement points, gains an additional attack per round, and 50% critical hit chance. Ouch. We got that from killing that guy. Accelerating speed. The creature's movement points have been increased till the end of the combat. Okay. Thriving in pain. Below 50% against 15% crit chance. And suffers bleeding effect. If the bleeding effect is removed, it is inflicted again at the start of the creature's turn. Okay. Alright. So that guy's going to be tough. I think we should go after this twisted creature here.
If it serves your cause.
She's pretty good at killing. Doing good damage here. No armor, okay? Alright, we got the best chance to do it. We are going to put this on to increase our damage potential.
If I must. I'll keep you moving no more. I'll deal death with my hands.
Free shot, got that other one. That's good. We are thinning the line. Take our free shot here at this thing.
This is beneath me. Ancestors guide me.
He should bleed to death on his turn. Then we will do this.
I understand your intent.
And get our free bonus shot at, let's
If it
start on
serves
that
your
guy.
cause.
Blood barrier. Alright, what happened with these guys? Experimental stim. Additional attack per turn, plus 4 AP, plus 100% damage. Dang, I'm sure that's what. Dang, alright, that's brutal. Powerful Pain, Blood Barrier, 5% armor, and +3 deflection. Okay. Alright, Adira. Needs to get away from this thing. Try to blind it. First thing we're going to give
But of course.
Ignatius this.
Will do. Was that you?
Mess with him. I'm going to get her out here. Okay, so we can still reach over there. Let's go ahead and try to kill this guy.
On it.
That other guy died too. Alright. I'm okay with that. Alright, so all the side threats have been dealt with. Now we've just got one more of these 24 hit point guys. The big dude. The other big dude, and all of these big-ish dudes. Oh, we got one more 24 hit point guy there. We're gonna see if we can blind this guy.
Anything else?
Looks like it worked. And he's on fire. He is blinded for 1 round, so that's good. And we're gonna hide.
Will do.
Oh, she doesn't have her staff out. She does have her gun out, though. A free shot from her gun. Shoot that guy. Hopefully he'll bleed on his turn as well. Get her staff out. Alright, Cassia. We are going to buff Ignatius.
I'm not
Ignatius, 2
accustomed to being
turns.
ordered around.
For 2 AP, he's going to charge this guy.
Another clean
23 points of damage. That is... Guy's armor is so high. It's 67 right now because we debuffed it, but still. Give him some extra hit
If I
points.
may,
Let's just try to pin him in place.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
And I did 50 points of damage. That was good. That's it. Alright, Argenta. We're going to move up to here.
Guided by faith.
I do want to move this over on Pascal's turn.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Getting those bonus shots after we kill something has been pretty nice.
As the Emperor
Gun and run,
commands, I
run and
act.
gun. Amen. Take this shot.
I'll do it. This is why I was chosen.
And we're gonna do this
Faith
to get
without
2
deeds is
AP or to get
worthless.
a free shot.
Doubt is for the weak.
Spread a lot of damage among them, and
As the Emperor commands,
wow, we
I
went through an
act.
entire clip in one turn. That was pretty awesome. Alright, so Ignatius is just gonna pound on this guy. So let's get our defense up.
Nothing I can't do.
Extra damage.
Not
Extra
a problem
damage.
for me. Suits
Rock
my
Creek for extra
purposes.
hit points.
Already, there's nowhere.
114. 48. Well, you've done pretty good against this guy so far. I'm not unhappy with that.
That was insulting.
Wow. He did more damage to... more guys are popping. Alright, we gotta destroy the... Got it. Alright. So they're not popping from the... So we destroy these things. We'll keep these guys from popping. Good to know. Good to know. Alright, so we want to move this. Come on, mouse. Work for me. Yes, to here. We'll take Pascal out of it, but it'll put the monstrosity in there. We want to keep the armor and deflection up because that is huge.
This is favorable.
Alright, so Pascal.
Running binary successfully terminated.
Destroys that. And then we are going to, again,
My vow is to serve.
deal somewhat with this guy's armor. And then we'll put this debuff on him. And Pascal is done.
Watch and learn. There's nowhere to hide.
Yeah, I love that ability. That guy's almost dead, thank you. Ow!
Another soul slips beyond the veil.
Nice shooting, Tex. Thing's down to 200 hit points. Sweet. Alright. We'll finish this guy off, I hope. So we are going to do this. And we're going to put the crosshair on him.
If I must. I am not your Xenos pet. Hear you moving, no more.
Another one down. We got this one. The main one. We got these things still coming up from stuff. When they die, it hurts this. Definitely, can you tell us what that is? It's definitely a, it's an area effect thing that's probably not something we want to be in. Let's do the free attack. Oh, this is a 105 hit point guy, huh?
This tedium is beneath me. Ancestors, guide me!
Tear your heart out for this.
Then we'll go
If it serves your
invisible.
cause.
Get our free shot, and we will target that guy.
Let them trip. Let me educate you on the art of pain.
Did she get anything negative on her when she got hit? Well, looks like whatever hit her, she made her save against. Alright, so Dira. Let's put this on Argenta.
Was that you? Or...
Let's keep the debuffs on this guy going.
But of course.
I'm going to move Adira to over here.
There is movement in the Empyrean.
Switch your weapon. Reticle is already on, so we don't need to do that. Let's do the hide dehide thing. I was hoping to break that thing. Free shot. And that's... Oh, you try to blind him. Let's try to blind this guy again.
Anything else?
Looks like it made it.
Nobody escapes us.
Cassia. We'll give Adira
Me?
2 extra
If
action
you
points.
insist, Lord Captain.
Farewell. I'm not so sure.
Don't let us
No
shoot
can
that
do.
thing. Okay. Free shot at that guy.
Anyone see that? On it.
Go invisible.
I'm
Buff
not
Argenta.
accustomed to being ordered around.
Magenta bonus hit points. And let's go ahead and hit this thing again. Try to keep it pinned in place.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
We're going to give Argenta a
I'll
free
paint
turn.
your death in colors.
I'll do it.
Is a prayer. Faith without
Everyone
deeds
slaughter.
is worthless.
I'll do it. This is why I was chosen.
My fury. Horror awaits.
Alright, Argenta's turn. So take a shot at this
As the Emperor
guy.
commands.
Take him down.
I'll do it.
You running gun, not gonna go anywhere though. Take a shot at this guy.
Doubt is for the weak. None who can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Do this. Control
As the
shot.
Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deed.
That's it for Argenta.
Momentum.
Nacius. Charge to here.
All too easy. Nothing of value has been lost.
No more movement points.
Nothing I can't do.
Buff. Buff.
Suits
Buff.
my purposes.
Buff.
Already done. My
Superpower.
time is now. All too another glimpse from you stand a chance. Never wavered in the face of adversity.
And now it's time for you.
Suits my purposes.
Dodged.
Nothing I can't do.
Your last stroke of luck.
Suits my purposes.
Dodged again. Little bugger.
Not a problem. Watch and learn.
Call this a strike.
All right, Pascal. Can you get your stuff off on him? Yes. So we're going to start working on him.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. The scriptural prophet of the Omnissiah condemns you.
Move that up to there.
Request approved.
That on there. Put this on there so he doesn't dodge near as much.
Running binary override.
And Pascal is done. Juliet, are you in range to shoot this guy? You are. All right. We'll put that on.
If I must.
I don't think he's got that much armor. Let's look at who his armor's sitting at. 33. Let's go ahead and reduce it some.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
And then we're going to put the reticle on him, so I don't see where it's at.
Serves your
That means it's
cause.
not on the right facing. We're going to reduce its dodge. take our free shot at him if he's still there next round.
I understand your
Still got
intent.
590 hit points, so
There's nowhere to hide.
with the cover. Can't blame him. Alright, let me get a deer closer here.
What is this foreboding?
Let's get our staff back up. Do some extra damage.
Will do.
Reticle.
Was that you? Or
Okay, yep, that hit. Good, 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 good. For a minute there, I thought it didn't do anything. I was like, what? See if we can blind him. Go back to our rifle. Take the bonus shot. Hide.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
Cassia. Not close enough. Give Argenta. Let's give. Not close enough. Alright, let's give Argenta the bonus.
I am a
2
navigator,
AP.
not a servitor.
As the
Let's reload
Emperor
our
commands,
gun.
I act.
Alright, back to Cassia.
I'm afraid not.
No line of sight, huh? Well, that's unfortunate. Let's give... No, can't do that either. It's got to be this thing right here. In that case,
If only that were possible.
no.
Isn't this a job for the
The deer the
serfs?
bonus hit points.
Me?
Buff Argenta a little
If you
bit.
insist, Lord Captain.
So Argenta.
I'll do it.
Get the Revel and Slaughter to increase her abilities.
doubt is for the weak. For you, my Emperor. Faith without deeds is worthless.
Yeah.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
Nice shooting.
Suits my purposes.
This will probably be it. Extra damage.
All
Extra
too easy.
damage.
Already done. Opposing you was your biggest mistake.
Alright. Did it. Now we got a bunch of looting to do.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Reinforced Cavalier armor. Blood barrier emitter. Where's wounds equal to the number of bleeding creatures? Archmechanicator's Deceit. Whenever the wearer uses an attack that is of a different type than the previous attack, they gain momentum equal to their resolve. Interesting. Not 100% sure I like it.
Follow my lead.
But interesting. The data slate is dented, its screen displaying flickering colored stripes. The readable parts are twitchy and contain repetitions. Murrius' prior studies pursued the goal of breaking new ground in recreating and reviving the specimen in the event of its death. The above-mentioned experiment laid the groundwork for modernizing and accelerating the recreation of a living organism from a minuscule sample of bone or muscle tissue. Every variety of living organism has been observed to release a number of chemicals at the moment of death. That enabled the creation of an entirely identical clone with intact memories of its prior life up to and including the moment of death, most vividly detailed as to both physical sensations and emotional distress. As mentioned before, even a tiny modicum of bone or muscle tissue is sufficient for reviving or creating an organism in an adequate lab setup. Bear in mind that work on creating a new body must begin before the third stage of decomposition sets in. Okay. Investigate the rubble.
Victory awaits.
The space around the hollow is littered with lumps of broken rockcrete. A feeble breeze blows through the ugly hole in the ceiling, stirring up whirlwinds of stone dust at your feet. The hole in the lab's vaulted ceiling and the hollow underneath it points you to the obvious conclusion. Something broke into this room, ripped out a piece of the lab, and dragged it outside. You are, for now, mystified as to what that something was. Take a closer look around. Through the piled up rocks, dirt, and thick dust, you were able to make out parts of fixtures that were ripped out of their sockets and thrown to the floor. Parts like these are used for fastening industrial grinders in place at large manufactorums around the Imperium. Demolition. Try to surmise what damaged the lab ceiling. You study the edges of the breach carefully, reflect for a few minutes, and conclude that the hole in the lab ceiling was created by several powerful targeted explosions. After some time, you note the characteristic marks on the debris and the walls. The ceiling was breached using melta charges. Ask companions, what do you make of all this? My kin were unable to find this place. The Dark Ones would hardly have been content with a single trophy, even one as great as this. No, this was done crudely and quickly, behavior more typical of Monkey. This world belongs to House Winterscale, but I refuse to believe his lordship Caglios would ever collaborate with Xenos. Dark red and brownish green would envelop his figure every time the subject of hunting the enemies of humanity was brought up. He despised them, hated them. All right. Broken stairs at the end of the empty spot where the remains is a shattered hole. All right, so we got the elevator still to go to. However, looking at the clock, it is time to call it here. So thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. As always, like, subscribe, and comment. I have been Sir Joseph. You guys are amazing. Until next time, stay safe out there. And I'll talk to you later.